Welcome to the Welsh Yogi podcast.
Welcome to the Welsh Yogi podcast. Hare Krishna, everyone.
Hare Krishna.
This is episode 125, and we're joined by Bhakta Rupa. Wait, I got a button for this. Oh no.
Whoa, what's with the public ridicule?
No, wait. Okay, that's
Money.
the viewers. People are going to do this one. Anyway.
Hare Krishna, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of the Welsh Yogi podcast.
Yay!
Episode 125.
Yeah.
Special milestone.
Yeah, definitely.
Quarter of the way to the next century.
Yeah, 125, almost 200.
And there's been a lot of movement in the spiritual atmosphere in Wales recently, right?
Yeah.
A lot of big waves being made.
Yeah.
Can you update me? Because I've been away.
Well, you weren't there for Rath Yatra, right?
No, I skipped.
Okay, that's it. Well, I mean, that was there. It was just as fantastic as it always is. We had a podcast about that as well because it's quite a special day for a lot of us. You know, a lot of us came. Rath Yatra holds like a key role in us, like coming to spiritual life.
Core memory.
Yeah.
For you especially, right?
For me especially. So me and Gopal talked about that before.
I remember the first Rath Yatra you came. And you just came and was eating with us.
Was I? Yeah, I think I remember eating with you as well.
Who's this guy?
Shaved head, ready to go.
He was ready. I listened to the last episode with Arush.
And Ben in
Ben, yeah.
Yeah.
Arush was talking about the key to happiness being change the date of your iPad to Christmas.
Yeah, and call Santa and
Santa.
He'll get a turkey or something. I'm not sure what was going on there.
It was a good episode.
It was a nice format, wasn't it?
Best episode of all time.
We actually had like twice or if not more
guests
clips as well.
Oh.
But there was an issue with the power in the tent, so the audio switched off and there was just the video, but we'll try and get it. It was the guys, the bouncy castle guys, they were unplugging us.
Really?
Yeah.
There was a bouncy castle at Rath Yatra.
Yeah, because there wasn't a really kids area this time, it was just a bouncy castle.
Wow.
But they were unplugging us, so it's not ideal. But anyway, we had Rath Yatra.
And then there was the launch of the T. Krishna.
Yeah, the second phase of fundraising for the building, essentially. Because now we've got the space and we're going to really start, they're really pushing, making the next moves to actually realize each and every room, which is going to take a lot of resources. So that's been... that's been the focus really, is getting people involved, bringing people for tours around the temple, show the space at least, and kind of helping them understand the importance of a place like this, and hoping that they can get involved in some way.
It's definitely a unique project in all of the three worlds. There's nothing quite like this. Like I was looking downstairs at the different materials on the table. You seen that?
Yeah.
That was it was just amazing, like the quality and the combinations of colours and the aesthetics. You're grimacing.
No, it's just that light. It's really bright. I'm not used to sitting here, so...
Oh.
But anyway.
Well, you look well lit.
Okay. I put the red one behind your head, but...
Is that to make me look evil?
No, it gives a good vibe, actually.
Okay, a bit of warmth.
Yeah.
Yeah, amazing.
So we've been, doing that.
And Shiva Ramaraj was here.
Yeah, an amazing, like one of the, the spiritual leaders in our, spiritual movement, and also the guru for a lot of our, a lot of people at the temple as well. Yeah. So, and he's kind of, this, you could say this project is kind of, it's completely inspired by him as well. So it's...
if you go to Hungary, they've got amazing things. The Budapest temple is like have you been there?
I have, once.
It's like a palace.
Yeah, the reception especially.
Yeah, like chandeliers and shiny floors and glass and walls and the whole thing.
Really impressive.
Yeah. So he's definitely inspired, but he's very meticulous.
Yeah.
In his vision and his...
I guess you have to be, right? Like a lot of, really successful people in their field, they're tend to be very meticulous about about what they want, because I guess things can shift. You know?
I think it applies to all of us as well, as having a good idea of what it is we actually want, you know, like rather than just kind of blindly going through each day, reacting to whatever comes our way. Sometimes it's important to take a step back and introspect and think about, okay, if I kind of stretch out the way that I'm behaving on a daily basis 5 or 10 years into the future, where am I going to end up here?
What's my trajectory?
Yeah. And then you could do some course correction. But
is that something you've been doing recently?
In one sense, but more, I guess more, like more on a lower level than that, actually. Like not even at the point where I'm planning my trajectory, but rather kind of
on a lower level.
Yeah, like a more internal level.
Okay.
Like more along the lines of who am I, rather than where am I going.
Huh.
So like just coming to terms with some of the aspects of my personality.
Okay, your nature.
Yeah, my nature. Like because I think when I was full-time ashram monk guy,
monk mode, yeah,
I was just going go, which was amazing, ecstatic, powerful, potent. But I forgot myself within some of it at some times, you know. So now it's like I moved away to this farm for a year, and you know I've got my service, but I've also got time to just be in nature and just kind of allow things to bubble up to the surface.
Okay.
Yeah, because I think a lot of our experiences from like the past, because this is what someone asked when Shiva Ramaraj came here. They asked, what's the biggest obstacle to devotees being able to focus on their japa, on their chanting Hare Krishna?
Yeah.
And he said the biggest obstacle is the past.
Is that what he said?
Yeah, the past.
Oh, I've got a terrible memory.
So like just this idea that actually so much of the way that we think and the way our mind is active is based on past impressions and past little scars and wounds and conditions. And we project that past into the present day, you know? So I think for me, it's more of a introspection and like weeding session. Like, okay, here's some stuff that I've been holding on to for a long time. And now I got time and space to let it go.
Right.
Because before, when I wasn't aware of it all, I found myself getting very angry and aggressive and reacting in the wrong way because there was all this stuff in there that I wasn't addressing.
Yeah.
So it just kind of expels itself in like a unpredictable way.
Is it because you're like, you get a lot of alone time as well? Is that what you're saying, that you can...
Perhaps it's just like a period of life. Because they say that like astrologically we have different periods of life for different... Like you have influence from a certain planet and it allows you to unlock some of the subconscious stuff. Or I think it's more like that. It's just a period of cleansing. And also in our philosophy, it's like you have a period of spiritual life called anartha-nivritti.
Yeah.
Artha means wealth, and means not. So anartha is something that's not a wealth, something that's not good inside you. And nivritti means removal.
Yeah.
So there's like a stage of spiritual life where you start to remove the anarthas, those things which are not serving you.
Yeah.
The things that are material things from our past, but they influence us in a way that hurts our development of our creeper of devotion, like our bhakti, the seed in our heart of love of God gets kind of shaded out by these weeds which we've grown, you know? So I definitely feel like I'm going through that phase of life where it's like a lot of this stuff is coming and becoming expelled.
Okay.
So
it's positive.
Really positive, sense. But also raw, you know?
Right, intense.
Yeah. I'm finding, you know, I'm getting peace out of it. And I asked, there's a devotee on the farm he was there for a while, called Bhagavat Ashraya Prabhu. And he's like a Prabhupada disciple.
Right.
And I was talking to him about it because I said, there's all this like subtle emotional thing that, on a day-to-day basis, which is hurting me in spiritual life. How do I get rid of it? How do I expel it? Like, because it seems like I can't even navigate that space because it's like, it's not conscious. It's part of your subconscious world. And he said, don't worry about it too much. Just treat it like when you pass stool. Like when you pass stool, it comes and you let it out.
Okay.
You don't hold on to it.
Okay.
You just expel it. So the same thing is like these emotions or these scars, they come to the surface and you let them out. You don't push them down. So his wife is a counselor, so we did some like art therapy where like one exercise that we did was like whatever the emotion is, she said like go into nature and find an aspect of nature that's vibrating at the same level as that emotion. So like I was dealing with something like anger. I was doing anger. My painting was about anger. So I went to the field and I sat down and I sat down on those thistles, you know? I was like, wow, this is an angry
funny.
plant, you know?
You have stuff like that happen to you all the time, isn't it? Like,
and then like there was stingy nettles as well. And I was just looking at these two types of plants thinking, wow, this is like a manifestation of an angry soul. You know? Like these plants are living entities, but they're angry.
yeah.
And even if you look at thorns and brambles and the way that they try to encroach upon a path and snag people that walk past them, sometimes we're vibrating like a thorn or a...
Yeah.
So I've been thinking like that a lot, really. Just like it sounds a bit hippy dippy in one way, but it's also true. It's like vibrations and like emotions are almost like vibrations. So say you're going through like this experience of trying to expel some grief, then sometimes you listen to music, like say love songs about loss.
Right.
And there's so much grief and those songs are vibrating on that grief frequency. And so your grief resonates with it and you're able to express the grief. You're able to cry about it or let it go, you know? So it's a bit like that. Makes sense?
Yeah, no, because and I've just been hearing recently that it's not that we're always actually looking for happiness. It's that the living entity seeks something called ras, which is essentially like emotional flavor, you know. So that's why like going to watch a drama. I mean, we don't have so much experiences of drama in our country, but we do have like pantomimes and stuff. Yeah. But they're a lot more common in India, and I was hearing that you know, people go and see these dramas and they're intensely emotional, often in a negative way. But if you get gripped by watching it, afterwards they would all say that was amazing. Yeah, you know?
Like a horror movie, I guess. Here, right?
That's a ras. Yeah,
ghastly ras.
Bionica, I think it is the horror emotion. You know, and that's something.
Bionicles. It
sounds like that, but it's like bionica or something.
Sanskrit.
Yeah,
really?
Yeah, and it sounds like how it is, isn't it? Bionic or something. It's like the fear, the emotion of ghastly, like being horrified. You know, some people really love that. You know, but there's a feeling of bliss, ananda, that follows ras, right? So
like the of actually resonating with something.
Yeah. So when you feel an intense emotion, then there's a feeling of bliss that follows that, and it doesn't last long, but so we're kind of. But he was saying that these rases, these different emotions, they don't actually come from the material atmosphere. They come from outside. You know, they're it says supra. I don't know this word supra mundane, but it's like they're not. So anyway, I guess the point is like we're really hungering to feel intense emotion in these various ways. And,
yeah, it's interesting. Like all of those rases, the flavors come from the spiritual world. So like that intense, if you're thinking about grief, you lose a loved one, they're gone forever. That comes from the spiritual world where the gopis feel that distance from Krishna when he leaves.
Right.
They're like, where's Krishna? I'll never see him again. And they just feel that raw, like you hear about it, like they're in a wretched condition, you know. But that's a blissful condition, you know.
I mean, you know, crying, that's a blissful, like it is blissful in a way, you know.
To feel.
To feel some intense emotion about something.
But I guess it's important not to just like chase material emotions.
No.
Just to feel something and actually aspire to feel some spiritual emotion. Because spiritual emotions are so powerful. Like last Sunday, I went to the Manor, Bhaktivedanta Manor, for Kirtan.
With Ben?
Not with Ben.
No, okay, that was another time.
That was a different time.
Okay.
I've been going to the Manor a lot recently because the Farmerman is quite close. So, but this is the Shivramaraj Kirtan Mela.
Oh, he did that?
Yeah. Wow. And but it was a different Kirtaniya called Madhava.
Oh, he was there.
Yeah, and it was like a very long kirtan, like 2 hour long kirtan, you know.
Oh,
But it was just like these kinds of, if you just close your eyes and get into kirtan and allow your heart to kind of open up and receive the holy name and give yourself that experience with the holy name, the real rasa emotions, and even sometimes go to the holy name with your material emotions, like the grief that you feel or the sadness or the insecurity or anything that's kind of marring your existence, and you turn to the holy name with those emotions, then it does become that super ras. Like you have that higher experience, you know, it's like a powerful cleansing. And when I was in that Madhava Kirtan, it did feel like my heart was being like cleansed by the chanting. And it lines up with our philosophy, isn't it? Like Cheto Darpana Marjanam Bhavamaha Devagni Nirvapanam.
yeah.
It cleans the dust from the mirror of our mind, you know. But sometimes when you go and clean a dirty room, you have to make it messier before you get it clean.
Yeah, it looks really messy when you're cleaning it.
There's dust everywhere. You're breathing it in. It's going up your nose.
Achoo.
And I think that thing we spoke about, anartha-nivritti, it can feel like you're making things worse. It stirs up a lot, but actually you're getting closer to being clean. You know, you're advancing.
Yeah,
it's an interesting kind of paradoxy type thing. But yeah, it's like letting go. And because Tarkanath told me about that, you just got to let things go. I spoke to him on the phone, and he said you just got to let things go. And I said, how do you let things go? And he said, well, the best way to let anything go is to hold on to Krishna.
right.
Because when you hold on to Krishna, you don't have any hands free to hold on to your material baggage.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So that, what does that mean? It means Nityam Bhagavat Sevaya. It means constantly hearing about Krishna,
Right.
and chanting about Krishna and spending association with people who are talking about Krishna, and make that part of your day. Because the easiest thing to do is to drop the Krishna things and just focus on your worries and your woes. But actually, if you just develop a little habit, it might take a month of struggle. Because I know that these books, sometimes they can be really a bitter pill to swallow. It's like chewing a wasp. You sit down and read for 1 minute and you're like, nah, forget this. But you make a practice and push on through. You can give yourself the experience, you know?
Right.
I think it's real anyway. Yeah, you had experience with that? like
Well,
the reading being difficult and then becoming nicer?
yeah, I mean, I have had experience of that, but recently I've been able to turn it around because, but to turn it around, I kind of had to like step away from a certain identity that I wanted to live up to, in terms of, you know, comparing myself to others. And I had to kind of adjust things so that I could go at my pace, you know, and because we kind of, you know, we're doing this, we're following the same activities as everyone else, and then we're kind of like trying to practice in the same way as everyone else. But then at a certain point, you kind of like have to adjust to like how your mind works. And I've been finding that like if I take things slowly and make notes and stuff like that, then I'm just starting to connect with it way more. Remember stuff. I would always struggle to read and actually remember something from what I just read, because I don't know, you know, like
Yeah.
we've all had pasts of, you know, all these crazy things, and the mind is maybe it's not as sharp or as quick as some others. So I've been finding that I've been turning the speed dial down, which is difficult because you're going externally, you're going slower than everyone else. You know, like other people might be reading the books faster than you. They might have read it more times than you. But I feel like I'm actually understanding them for the first time in a while.
Nice.
And
slow is smooth. And
slow
smooth
and
is
steady
fast.
wins the race, right? But then everyone has their own pace, as
Yeah.
it rhymes. So I think my realization is like everyone at some point has to recognize how they can personally engage their mind and expand that.
Yeah.
Instead of just like comparing, like, you know, he reads it like this, so I have to read it like this, and you know, we can adjust things. What is it? Be open to the dynamics of your practice. That's something a doctor just said, I think.
Be open to the dynamics.
Which means we can't get too attached as well to like, I can't to get too attached to this certain way I found of reading.
Yeah.
Even though it feels like it's fantastic right now, but I can't like be so fanatical that I'm not ready to try anything else ever again, you know, because it's an active practice, it's live, and it's a real relationship as well. So it could change in time. But
I think it speaks as well to the same thing we started talking about of like planning your trajectory. But part of your trajectory planning is take a step back and introspect. Like, who am I interacting with these books? You know, like what's my nature? Like what's the best way that I can engage my mind in this stuff, you know?
Yeah.
Because I agree, like when I started, I seen Vamsi reading like a monster. And I was like, I'm going to beat him. I read like 60 pages a day. I'm like, I finished a Bhagavatam, you know, like, I finished the whole Bhagavatam in 10 months. And I was like, how do you like that, Vamsi? Like, and he's like, I don't care. Like, and I was like, oh no, you know, it's not a race, it's a journey.
That can be for other things as well.
The whole thing.
Because we're always comparing ourselves to others in different ways, and
comparison is the thief of joy.
Yeah, exactly.
Who said that? Some president.
Someone wise.
Abraham Lincoln.
No,
I think
said
so.
The eternal price of freedom is vigilance or something like that.
Oh yeah,
that's the one.
An ounce of prevention is better than a pound of cure.
Gandhi.
Gandhi. Yeah, it's cool. Cool topic.
I think the main theme is just like I think once you've been practicing a while, then you can adjust based on, you know, like if something's not working, if you're not getting taste from the practice, then you can adjust it. Try and find that, and that's what I've been.
Yeah, and I guess you can, if you have some guidance to help you do that, also, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like go to someone who's a little more experienced, and they can give you a bit of the tricks on how to take the medicine.
Yeah,
because it is medicine, and that's what they say. It begins like poison, but ends like nectar.
Yeah, happiness in the mode of goodness. Yeah,
because other things like a lot of like material happiness tends to begin really good, but ends up you suffering. Yeah, like donuts. If you eat donuts, 1 donut is nice, 2 donuts, 3 donuts, 4 donuts.
Sickly. And
Prabhupada called donuts do nots.
Oh really?
Yeah. Because something to do with like if you're a devotee, the food that you eat has a big impact on your consciousness.
Oh yeah.
Not just if you're a devotee, if you're anyone.
But you don't notice it before you cleanse your consciousness, but you do notice it with a more purified consciousness. Yeah, and that's one of the principles that Prabhupada taught is actually that, you know, if you really want the superior diet for spiritual life, you don't eat grains that are prepared by people who aren't interested in spiritual life. Like materialistic minded persons cooking bread or donuts or these things has an extra potent effect on your consciousness. So like that was one of the first things I learned in the temple. It's like you don't eat like bread from the shop or cornflakes. Which is mind-blowing.
Yeah, I freaked out. I was like, what do you mean I can't eat Cocoa Pops ever again? I remember Gopal told me that and I just was kicking off. But it's not that you can't, but it's just best if you don't. Yeah. For your consciousness, because it just opens up it makes your mind subtly different when you eat because apparently the grain is extra absorbent of consciousness to the level that actually in India, if there's like a ghost in your hut, they come and they make this kind of like bread dough.
The ghost makes it.
No, the exorcist, the person who removes the ghost, he comes and makes like a loaf of bread. And the bread absorbs the ghost. And then he takes the bread and takes it away and throws it away, basically. Okay. Sounds far out. Don't eat that bread. Sourdough.
I wonder what kind of bread that is. They don't really cook many loaves in India, do they? It's not chapati.
Maybe. Something. Focaccia. They say get the ghost the focaccia.
It's not garlic bread, is it?
Garlic bread. Garlic bread. Okay. Yeah. Anyway. I don't know how we got into that. Donuts. Yeah. Nectar in the beginning, poison in the end. Yeah. Material happiness.
Yeah. Thank you for listening. It's been a little catch up.
Just a little quick
little run in.
Who's next? Who's next on the podcast?
I don't know. I mean, I'm gonna be doing a lot of traveling soon, but we just have to see what happens. Okay. Hare Krishna. Thanks for listening, and good night and good morning.
Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pristaya Bhutale Shrimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Iti Namane Nama Namaste Saraswati Devam Gauravani Pracharini Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pachacharya Satarini Bhakti Vedanta Swami Iti Namane Namah Namaste Saraswati Devam Gauravani Pracharini Shunyavadi Pachacharya Sata